Beautiful man, when VR? When my fucking prescription lenses get here, dude. Let me check if there's even an update. I hope it's not going to take... Their normal estimate is 4 weeks. But I'm wondering if me requesting it get expedited had any impact on it. But there's no way to check. Just get LASIK tomorrow. Dude, I have seen how LASIK gets done. I cannot think of a more perfectly designed nightmare for me. I don't know how so many of you like casually do this and encourage people to do it. They like, normally this is the part in stream where I would pull up a video to help you visualize. I don't want to watch it again. They literally, I need to like keep my, I can't even talk about it. I actually can't even talk about it. Look into the side effects of it. There's side effects. I know they could fuck up and you can go, dude, I've seen horror stories too where bitches go blind from it. Dude, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I can't even think about it, bro. LASIK eye surgery can have potential side effects, temporary and long-term. No, let's ignore temporary because that's fine. Dry eyes can persist. Regression. Corneal estasia. What does that mean? I got LASIK and I'm doing great. Okay, but you're a success story, bro. Insanely dry eyes. I think I saw a lady who like killed herself because of that. Do not do LASIK. Even the person I know who has it regrets it. Your eyes will bleed. Oh my God. Oh. The risk is extremely low, but like, what if you're him though? Loss of best corrected vision, infection. That doesn't seem likely. Rare but serious complication where the cornea becomes abnormally thin and bulges, leading to vision. Guys, I'm telling you, wait, hold on. You will spend the rest of your life dependent on eye drops every day. Is that true? Dry eyes and LASIK. How true is this? Dry eyes is common. They have a better method. They use vibrations now. What the what? What do you mean? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna risk it right now. I won't show you. LASIK eye surgery 2025. No, why'd I do it? I feel lied to. Why? Why did you do? No, it was immediately like an AI scalpel in the eyeball. And I know that's not even how they do it. I want you to know I'm not hiding it because of like a Twitch ban. I'm hiding it because I don't even want to curse you guys. They have a better method now. Well, listen, I'm not judging the people who get it done. I'm more so saying like, y'all are braver than me at a level that I can't even comprehend. Like I could not, dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm scared to, I'm a pussy eye kind of guy. I really am. I don't even like shit like eye drops in my eye. Like I don't even like fucking putting contacts in. People are like, get contacts for your VR. Have you ever worn contacts? I'm like, I never have. I'm not good at it, dude. Like I can lock in, but I'm a pussy. I remember when I was a kid, I had pink eye and my grandma used to come in and make me twirl my dick in front of her. Just kidding. But my grandma used to come in and my grandma would give me eye drops. And I have this memory. My room as a child growing up used to be decorated like the rainforest. This is really exciting. My grandma, I don't know why she loved us so much, but my room was just this barren. My dad didn't know a thing about making a room lovely, you know. Growing up, Middle Eastern father, I think his idea of like you're doing well was you have a roof and running water. And my grandma was like, we need to make this room a home. So my grandma took us to Party City one time. God bless her soul. And she let us, she was like, let's themify your room. We settled on rainforest. So we got like little tassels. We hung them green tassels on the door. We got these like rain. It was so cool. And there was a parrot, not a piñata, but like a ceiling ornament that hung down. There was a parrot, right? A bunch of them hanging. And I remember around this time I got pink eye. I don't know how, but I had pink eye. And I have a core memory of me needing to get eye drops and my grandma having to give them to me. She would have to hold me down and she'd be like, okay, this breaks my heart. She'd be like, stare at the parrot. And I'd be looking at the parrot was over here on this side of the room. And I would just stare at the parrot. And in my periph, I would see fucking Satan dripping into my eye. Regardless, right? I was I don't know, under 10, maybe 11. I don't know.
And I still remember it to this day. And the reason I bring this up is because that's how much I fucking hate things in my eye. New memes, stare at the parrot. Parrot trauma. I have to do that now, low-key. No, I have the new metaphor at low-key. This is what I learned. And this works every time. You want to know how I fuck with eye drops now if I ever have to do them? I go into a, and I've told this before, I go into a bathroom and I make it pitch black in the bathroom and then I just do it. You don't know what's coming. It's the anticipation of the eye drop. The eye drop is not painful. It's the anticipation, right? So I go into a bathroom, turn off the light. It's pitch black. Then I take the cap off. It's pitch black in the room. And I hold my eye up and I just start dripping until, oh, I feel it. Oh, we're good. Done. That's valid. That's crazy. I just ripped that shit. Bro, I'm telling you right now, my body will fight tooth and nail if it sees the dropper coming. It will. Bro, that's schizo. You know what I love? Two different camps right now in chat. People who get me, people who don't. There's people saying, that's genius, Wubby. Super valid. And then there's a, okay, retarded schizo. Bro, just drop it. Do it in public. Don't be a coward. I can't. I relate so hard. I can't. I just... Have you tried not being a wuss? A wuss? That's what my grandpa used to call me. I had LASIK for 15 years and I've never had these things. The first year was sensitive to sun. I already am that. I had to wear glasses outside. Some people need eye drops for the first year. I sat up off the table and could read. I had zero issues. It was a 5-minute procedure and 2 of those was waiting for the numbing drops to kick in. It was fucking life-changing. Like, I get the benefits. I really do. I do. But I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to a doctor about it. But like, I'm not, all this for VR sounds kind of sad. Cause like, I don't have, it sounds like someone who would have, like, didn't, iDubbbz got LASIK so he could box, right? What's my boxing in this case? Fucking VR chat? Dog, that's like kind of gross. That like, I wouldn't even want to admit that. VR porn. I don't think I'd want to say that out loud. Boxing, your boxing is blowing dudes. I would blow dudes with glasses on. Can't box after LASIK. He got something else. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. At the end of the day, please see an eye specialist before even considering. What do you mean? I'm going to go to Mexico. There's a guy in a hotel. We'll rip a steak stream and then I'll go to this hotel. This guy said he could do it for 30 bucks. All right. Eye drop hack for Wubby. Lean your head back, close your eye, put the eye drop on the corner of your eye, then blink it in. No anticipation, no aiming. I had sand thrown in my eye as a child. Oh no, and it damaged my eye, so I had to use eye drops daily. Oh, are you okay? I'm sorry. I'll help him. Do you want us to go throw sand in that kid's eyes? Also, this was posted, and I don't know what's going on in Colorado, but GamerSupps posted their best-selling flavors based on state. I'm just happy. I'm honored to have one. I don't know what's going on in California, but at least we got one, right? This is Colorado, right? Fuck, damn it, I need the state test again. This is Colorado, right? Rip Ohio gets smoked. Which one's Ohio? Which one's Ohio? I don't remember any of this. Oh, wait. Holy Cali. This also, Bowberry is, I don't love this flavor at all. I really don't. GG is pretty good. Blowhole Blast is good. This one might be my new, like, daily driver. I don't know what this one's called. Good kind of sweeps. Good. There's like 4 states that has good. 5. Goof Juice is in Florida. Not surprising. Charlie got his own state. Bowberry is good. I don't like it. The fuck flavor is Wisconsin. Now, I know where Wisconsin is on this map, but can you guys point to it so I can identify the flavor for those who don't know where Wisconsin is? Fuck, I gotta re-up on my states, bro. It's right there. It's the banana tits. I'm sorry, but if your favorite flavor anything is banana, you are a lost soul. I like, if your favorite candy, your favorite drink, if your favorite anything is banana, you might have just guaranteed your spot in hell. And I like banana things, but like my favorite flavor of anything is not banana. I love banana bread. That gets a W, right? But like Anytime there's a fruit snack, banana is low tier. Anytime there's a drink, banana is low tier. Nah, dude, I'm sorry. I stand on it. Nah, there's just better options. Banana bread gets a pass. Banana bread bangs. But even then, cornbread, kind of a close second. Not gonna lie. Cornbread kind of slaps. But I don't even like good corn. I went to a barbecue place and I got like a good thing of cornbread. Like, and I'm not used to that. It was like I ordered a side of cornbread thinking it would be a muffin. Bitch gave me a whole pie tin. I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna be eating this for the next 5 days. And I found myself, I think I prefer the cheap fucking boxed cornbread. Like, it's like powder that turns into cornbread over like real, like this cornbread I got, it was a whole tin and it had little bits of corn in it. And I could tell it was different. It was actually like correct. And yet I kind of like the little shitty Jiffy. Is that what it is? Or I'm sorry, Giffy. Jiffy the goat. It's poverty mindset, but it's not though. It's better. Let's get off LASIK. It's actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's making me hyper aware and stressing out. I feel the same about boxed mashed potatoes. I kind of agree. Jiffy with maple syrup. Ohio doesn't exist. Oh shit. Wait, Ohio doesn't exist. Is there supposed to be a state there? Wait, what? What? Is there a state there? I need to pull up a map. Oh shit, that's Ohio. My streamer is dumb. That's a new Great Lake. Oh! They extended Lake Erie. I have a map pulled up. I'm not knowledgeable. No one will miss them. The entire state of Ohio is currently underwater. Guys, I'm not, okay, hold on. I'm dumb. I'm not 8 years old. Ohio is not underwater. Wubby, I'm mad about your banana take. What? Okay, can you give me an example? Here, I got you, bro. I got you. Right now, chat. Concession is ready. Can you tell me something that's banana that I may be forgetting about? That would change my opinion on it. Runs? I'm sorry. Are you kidding me? Laffy Taffy? Are you seriously gonna say the banana flavor of Laffy Taffy isn't one of the worst? Are you serious? You're proving banana cream pie? I feel like you guys are proving my point. What? It's one of the worst flavors. It's the best one, dude. What? Banana pudding is so overrated. Also, hold on. I even will give, like someone said, like a banana split, banana smoothies. That's a little different. I think I'm talking about artificial banana as a flavoring. Let me be more clear. Like in candy, like in drinks, banana is the worst of the one of the worsts. Green apple is worse, but it's one of the worst. Putting a banana as an ingredient in a dish, I'm not counting that. That's why I'm like, banana bread, kind of different. What the fuck? Green apple slaps. Now I know you're tripping. What? Okay, I saw this a while ago. I may have brought it up. You guys want to debate about something that you might not care at all about? That's fine. Okay, I have it right here for you. You probably don't care about this at all, but I want you to debate on this because I want to know your opinion. So, who here has seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Any amount of it. You don't have, I've seen the entire show through multiple times. Sunny in Philadelphia, in my opinion, probably the funniest show of all time. I don't know what is funnier. I've seen it so many times, you get to that point where you're like, is it? I think it's the funniest show of all time. Regardless, you've probably seen some of it. Okay, I saw this on TikTok, and I was like, I felt so strongly about it. And when I went to the comments, I was alone. Let me set it up for you. There is a clip, and this is old now, so you've probably seen this. There's a clip, and then there's a podcast clip where they talk about it. So first, here is the clip from the show. All right? Here is the clip from the show. And I want chat to vote when we get to it, and I want your honest opinion. Okay, so here's the clip. We have Frank Reynolds and his gun. Here we go. It's a simple little 22-second clip. Ready?
You piece of shit. You know.
Frank, what's going on in here? What?
So they enter the room. Frank is mad about something. He's firing off his gun.
Happened?
I had a minor stroke. No big deal.
What's with the gun, dude?
I'm trying to find a son of a bitch who fathered my children.
What, by doing MySpace?
Yeah, and I did everything they said to do. I put a picture, a profile, thing on top.
All right. So that's what you get. He walks in. They walk in.
You piece of shit.
Gun is
You
fired.
know.
Okay? He shoots at the laptop, the gun is not firing. All right, many years later, the cast of Sunny started a podcast where they would watch an episode, and then the podcast episode would be them talking about that episode. They talked about that episode, and there is a debate that has lasted, what, like 2 decades now, about the gunshots. Now, hold on, before you jump to anything, let's hear what they have to say, and then I want to ask you. Okay, here it is.
Gunshots versus clicks when Danny is ranting and raving.
I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into that.
Let's get into that. So that was another instance where we got into an argument in the editing room. I believe both you guys wanted to put the gunshots in.
How do you feel about it now, 15 years
I think it's
later?
fucking ridiculous. I absolutely 100% think that is one of the dumbest things we have ever
Oh
done.
God, I got to
fought
that and
so hard.
I was like, that's so good. Why don't we do shit like that anymore?
I think that was definitely an example of where at first I
wouldn't
remember
even do
being
that.
like, I think this is so dumb. And then Charlie winning me over and being like, let me just try it. I'm like, I don't think it's going to work. We left or whatever. He put them all in and I came in. I was like, okay, he wins.
Okay, so the scene, Frank, Danny DeVito, is shooting the gun. In the editing room, Charlie is like, I want to add in gunshots. He adds them in. He wins over, what's this guy? I forget his name. I know his name's Mac in the show. He wins him over. But Dennis, a.k.a. Glenn, the other, like, producer, creator, and one of the stars, Rob, he's like, I fucking hate the gunshots. And from what they talk about here, he fought for it, but he got outnumbered. Okay?
That was so great. And you were...
Look, he's even, fucking Glenn, Dennis, is still, it's been 15 years. He's still so annoying.
And I came in, I was like, okay, he wins. That was so great. And you were still on the
First of all, it's not funny.
I can tell how angry he is about it. Also, let's be very fair here. Not that it matters. We're just a bunch of idiots analyzing multimillionaire celebrities. However, let's be fair to them for a second. Clearly, they're still friends. I mean, this was in a very early season, and they went on to make like 12 more seasons. They know how to work together. They get into arguments. So this is all lighthearted at the end of the day. However, Glenn hates it. He fucking despises that. Now, I haven't told you my opinion yet. I'm going to. Hold on.
Secondly, it's completely
First of all,
implausible.
you're wrong. It is funny.
It's not funny.
It's hilarious.
No, it isn't.
Not so much the gun firing, but then the drive.
Okay, so this popped up again. I watched this podcast episode when it came out. This popped up again, and I went and watched the scene last night. And I was like, wow. Here we go. I hate the gunshots. And I think they completely take away from the scene. And I agreed with Glenn with my whole fiber. So then I went to the comments. Huge mistake. I found this originally on TikTok, but to show it to stream, I pulled it up on YouTube. On both platforms, it is 99.9%. Glenn is wrong. The gunshots are great. So I wanted to bring it to chat because I'm like, am I alone? Like, there's no way I can be the only one, but like, I'm shocked it's not more split. It was like, let me be clear. I don't think TikTok comments are the arbiter for what is funny. Let me be clear with that. However, right, I would sooner trust, not fully, ever fully, because my audience is also dumb as fuck, but I would trust you more in aligning with me comedically than random TikTok comments. You get what I'm saying? You guys suggest a lot of stuff, and I look at it and go, that is not going to work. Stop. So here, watch it. We'll watch it one more time. I want to know what this chat votes. Let's watch it one more time, okay? Remember, this debate is over, and then I want to plead my case. I would like to plead my case for why I don't think it's funny. Here we go.
You piece of shit. You know.
Frank, what's going on in here? What?
Okay, so that's the gunshots. All right. That's it. I think it shouldn't have had the gunshots. I think it should have been dry firing. Now I'd like to let me plead my case. PaymoneyWubby L. That is you got to leave that meme behind, bro. It is so what you have contributed nothing. 67% say it's better with the shots. 33% say okay. Now let me plead my case and let me see if I can move the needle. I'm shooting for 50-50 with this. Okay, ready? Here's my problem with it. This is my problem. 2 major issues. One is more important to me than the other, and I'll save that one for last. So reason 1, I think it's too absurd, and it gets to a point of absurdity. I know this show is extremely absurd. Don't explain it. I've seen every episode all the way through, I think 3 times now. I think it's a little too absurd, and It distracted me. I was like, wait, did he shoot there? That doesn't make sense. Okay. The second reason, the more important reason for me, is they clearly filmed this scene and the actors were told he's not actually firing a gun. Okay? Because they do not react. Mac and Charlie in character do not act the way Mac and Charlie in character would act if guns were firing in the house. And this is proven by, if you go watch the show, yes, as absurd as this show gets, gunshots there are other times where guns cause them to freak the fuck out, let alone a gun being fired in Charlie's home. Okay, ready? You can tell they filmed this scene without the intent of putting in gunfire. Watch Mac and Charlie as they enter. Ready? Doesn't even, it's like so casual. And people saying that's so funny. While that may be funny, I don't think that fits in with the style of humor that Sonny goes for, which isn't it funny that like they didn't even notice the gun was firing? That's not what makes Sonny funny to me. I don't think that I'm not saying it's not funny. I'm saying the type of humor that scene is going for is not consistent with the type of humor Sonny is known for, and it's distracting. It's distracting, and I think it's funnier for him to just be dry firing into the ceiling. And it also worked. I think if they reshot this entire scene, right? If they reshot this scene, Mac and Charlie walk in the room, and Frank's firing. They go, "Oh, what the fuck, Frank? What are you doing? Give me that gun." Something they would do. And then he points the gun at them, and they're like, "Hey!" None of that happens because the scene was shot where the characters know the gun's empty, right? And because of that, it doesn't work for me. Now, I will give it is so much funnier with a reshoot. It's so much funnier if the actors reacted to it properly, but they didn't, and you can't just add it in the edit and be like, it's better, right? This is an opinion argument. So please understand, I can't be right. It's just what works for me more. 67 to 33%. Re-put up the poll. I want to know if I moved the needle at all. Hard agree, hard disagree. We got, damn. Okay.
You piece of shit. You know.
I've seen this show enough to at least say, even if you don't agree that the funny thing, I'll know you're arguing from a position of bad faith if you don't give me the actors don't act like he was shooting. I'll know that you're not really here to have an argument in like fairly if you don't even get, you can say, I don't care. You can say it's still funny. That's fair. But you can't deny it's very obvious the actors didn't know he'd be shooting in the scene. Mac and Charlie, if they were to have entered this house, according to Sonny, again, I've seen every episode multiple times, and there was a gun going off, they would have flipped.
You know.
There's no reaction. Dennis, Glenn, I hear you. You're not alone. I hate this scene. Every time I see it, I go, oh, God, it's like so childish. Clicks are better. We moved it. Wait. Oh, wait. What? We flipped the script entirely? 61% now say the clicks are better. Now, hold on. I completely acknowledge that I primed the audience with a counter, and there's nobody here to represent why the scene is still better. If anybody in chat wants to come on stream, 2 minutes to plead your case, we'll run the poll one more time. I don't think you need to say why I'm wrong. I think that's a bad argument. You can just explain why it's still funnier to you. Replay it, Wubby. Guys, how many... First off, we watched the whole scene already once, and I keep replaying it. This will now be the 4th time I've replayed it. You know what's funny, though? Poll goes in chat's favor. Wubby, you're an idiot. We knew it. Poll goes in my favor. Well, they're just sheep anyway. You know, it's the same people. It's the same people that are voting. You're aware of that, right? When you're like, haha, they're on my team. You suck, Wubby. They flip. Well, they were idiots to begin with. We're polling the same room. Easily swayed. You can say easily swayed, and I understand where you're coming from. That is a bit of a cop-out, though, because I mean, of course, I'm biased. I'm willing to hear what you have to say, but I think my points are super fucking valid, and they're hard to argue against because it's all in front of you. The actors didn't know the gun was going to go off. And so it makes kind of an awkward scene. That's hard to ignore once it's pointed out to you, right? You can still say, I find it funnier, but it's very difficult to ignore once you see it. And then it's not fun. It's like, oh, that's weird. Why'd they do that? They go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, if you've seen Sunny, you would know Charlie and Mac would not go whoa, whoa, whoa to a gun firing 5 feet from them inside of a home. They just wouldn't. They wouldn't. And the proof of that is if you watch the show, there's other scenes where guns are pulled out in front of them. They are degenerates, but they're not like hardened criminals. Guns have been pulled out and they freak out. When a gun fires, look at this. Look, the gun fires and Mac doesn't even turn. He's just, hey, what's going on in here?
You know.
Look at no reaction. Have you ever had a gun fired 10 feet from you? If you're not used to it, every shot will make you flinch, freeze, panic. Now, obviously, we're getting too in the weeds, but don't do this. Don't do this to me. We cannot deny that they filmed this scene with the intent of there being clicks. Okay, so you're doing it. You're arguing the one point I said you're not allowed to. All right? They filmed this scene. It's proven in the podcast. They added it in post. They were like, they weren't sure what to do. I'm so lost now. Ah! You're too stupid for this conversation. Bring up the Sam Jackson thing. Bring it. We're starting from the top. We're watching Jurassic Park tonight. I think the gunshots put weight into the joke of shooting the laptop, but it being blank. I agree with that. I agree with that. But it's not outweighed by the fact that this is weird and they should have reshot it. This whole thing is weird. Play a clip of them reacting to gunshots. I need a mega autist. Somebody who has time to scrub Sunny Philadelphia for any scene of Mac and Charlie reacting to a firearm. I'm so glad I brought this to stream. I knew you guys. This is my favorite thing, dude. Us getting like, I love a friendly argument and I love getting heated in one. I worry about some of you because you like at the end of it, I'm good, but then I'll go to the sub and somebody be like, hey, I'm really sorry if I hurt Wubby's feelings. It's like, no, bro. We're cool. Let it flow through you. Get it out here is fun, right? And with that being said, I'm right and you should kill yourself. I want to put that out there. Oh, we're getting YouTube links now. Hold on, we're getting YouTube links now. Hold on. We are getting YouTube links now of a potential another gun scene. Okay, here's Charlie holding a gun. Here's Charlie holding a gun. I'm not sure what this proves.
Dickhead!
This is... What? I don't even remember this episode.
Yeah, I got the gun.
Why, Charlie? It's supposed to be here to protect the bar.
Yeah, I know. I just,
You just what?
I just needed it.
This is season 1. See, hey, you know what? Call me fake fan. I'll take the fake fan role. Season 1 is among the weakest seasons of Sunny Philadelphia. They are trying to find their footing. The characters are not really established yet. Season 1 is one of the seasons where age was not the kindest to it. I think Sunny Philadelphia has a stride of like many seasons in a row. I do not think first off, anyone choosing to watch this for the first time, yeah, watch season 1, of course, absolutely. When you've seen the show all the way through 3 times, you start to go, I'm gonna skip season 1. I'll start season 3. Season 3 through 8 is amazing. I agree with that. We're in this now, dude. Oh, here we go. Oh, God.
Well, lady, look, all mistakes we made on our own, so it's good that you're here.
We're doing our best.
Okay, first off, in this scene, they are all wine drunk because they've put wine. This is a new thing they found where they put wine, boxed wine, into cans of Diet Coke. So whatever they do here, even if it helps my argument, I will have to strike from the record because they are all wine drunk.
Where's the goddamn fire?
I will say, even though this does appear to help my argument, I will be fair and strike it from the record because they are drunk and they may, you know, it may be different, you know, liquid courage. I also think that would have been a good time for the gun to fire, and they still didn't do it. I feel like a gunshot is aren't they always drunk? You could argue they're always drunk in the show, but in that scene they are literally in the show drunk. This is still from the episode where Charlie gets his gun.
Fine, yes, I'll hold the gun. Okay, good.
Nice. Really nice feel to it. That's really good. Is this thing loaded?
It can be.
I think this, I don't know what you think this argues, but to me, this shows how serious this is, right? Zero fear. The dude is wearing a full face shield and oversized hearing protection. I don't think this shows zero fear. I think this shows someone's complete and total inexperience with a firearm. To the point being, if this person walked into a room with a man shooting, they would probably freak the fuck out. If anything, we're witnessing the first time Charlie has ever fired a gun. Like, look at them. They're all blown away. These are people who clearly have never been around firearms in their entire life. And you know what, Chad? What argument are you making? If you've been around a firearm your entire life or haven't, walk into a room with a man suddenly shooting into the ceiling. Is your response going to be, whoa, 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 what are you doing? No, you're going to have a real life human meltdown. I don't even know what this is. Let's do, we're getting a little into the weeds here. What does this prove to the people who disagree with me? I don't understand. I don't understand what people think this proves. Either Charlie is experienced or he's not. If you walk in, I know people of all gun experience. If they walk into a room with a man shooting a gun, the reaction isn't, now I knew this was gonna happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the goalposts are being moved. I've seen it pop up multiple times. Here they are. They're saying, Wubby, it's a TV show. Mods, explode those guys' balls. Anyone saying it's a TV show. Mods, you know what to do. Is there nobody who's gonna come and talk? Because otherwise, that's it. 69%, we win. It's not funny. Or rather, hold on. I disagree with Glenn. It is funny. It's not as funny. The shot should have either been redone or leave the clicks, or just leave the clicks. It's that simple. You got one? All right. I'm ready to hear it. Here's what we're gonna do, chat. It's so simple. I'm being fair to you where I don't think I have to be right now. I'm gonna let this person come on. I'm gonna give them 2 minutes to explain why they think it's funny. Then we're gonna revote. We're simply gonna revote. We're gonna summarize all opinions and then revote. And then wherever the vote lands, that is the truth then. Do we agree? Sci-Fi, if you want to get us in a group chat, I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. Ban on the line. If they waste our time, it's a permaban. But if they're here, even if I don't agree with them, they share your opinion. Let's hear it. Hello?
I can hear you.
Oh, hi. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it. You have the floor.
Okay, so I'm a clip bandy. I've only ever seen clips of Always Sunny. So out of context of the show, it's funnier with the shots. If you watch the show and you're a fan of it, more than likely it's funnier with just the clicks.
Okay, is that all?
That's all.
Love you.
Love you too.
Do I even need to put up another poll? Now, chat, I listen. Okay, now listen. I believe this is now the 9th time in a row we will get somebody to come on stream after I'm facing a wall of, Wubby, how could you be so wrong? And I go, you know what? I'm going to do what a lot of people don't. Come on here and let me hear what you have to say. And I think it's 9 out of the last 9 times. I have just felt, I just fell to my knees with disappointment. There wasn't much of an argument there. It was more, yeah, I think we have differing opinions, and here's why you have yours. I was like, what? Do you realize how insane you have to be to call in? That's so fair. That's so fair. And we can here's something we can all agree on. Ready? I'm gonna be absolutely gay and diplomatic here. Hey, love it or hate it, we can all agree it would be funnier with the clicks, right? Like, no, I'm kidding. I love Sunny in Philadelphia. It's probably one of my favorite shows. It is so, and if you haven't seen it, all the people who are super invested in that, we can all agree, go watch it. Go watch it. And you know what? If you're having a hard time, if you keep starting it and you're like meh on it, all I ask is just start from like season 3 then. If you keep starting season 1, you're like, this is kind of weird and old, then just jump to like season 3 or 4. You're missing out. It's so good. Especially if you're in this stream. If you like this stream, I feel like your humor is going to line up perfectly. Season 3 through 9 are the best. I even like 10, 11. Dude, I love Sunny. So much season 1 hate. It's not that there's season 1 hate. It's that if you had never seen it, jumping into season 1 in 2025, it genuinely, it might be it's dated. Chat, I'm also so excited because I was, and you should be excited too, because you're here watching me on Kick, and you know I take care of the kickers. I'm gonna give you guys a little 10-second exclusive. I got today the rough cut, very rough cut of the ghost hunt video that's coming out, and I like to give the kickers exclusives. I could show you like 10 seconds of it. A clip that is not, it's neither the funniest moment nor is it the best moment, but it's short enough to give you just a little taste. Do you guys want to see it? No spoilers? Oh, please, you're here, bro. Please, you don't want to see it? I watched the whole rough cut. There will be, just so you know, here's some BTS for you guys. Let me paint the picture of it. And again, I don't overhype anymore, and I don't want to reveal things until they're made, right? Because otherwise they don't get made. A lot of ideas get scrapped, but this one's made. It's ready to go. We're just editing it down now. Here's what I would describe. Who watched my stream last night on Twitch? Who watched Ghost Adventures with me? Or who has ever seen Ghost Adventures? Has anyone seen or watched last night? Okay, so our video is literally if you just took us 4 like actual autistic retards and put us in a Ghost Adventures episode. Like, watching it through, I'm realizing, boys, brace yourself. There are serious moments, but it is basically 4 people just fucking around in a pitch black house. It's very funny. It's very dumb. I'm sure mega ghost believers will be annoyed. I watched 10 minutes of Booty trying to fuck a ghost child. It's very funny. So another 10 out of 10. Here's what it is. 1 out of 10 if you don't like Wubby content. 10 out of 10 if you like Wubby content. 100 out of 10 if you enjoy Wubby and crew content. Because it really is. It's just a good time. But let me show you. I have a little 10-second clip through watching the whole video. I'm like, what can I show them today? What can I, Booty? We had a whole conversation about what is the morality on sex with a ghost that's been there for 100 years but died when they're 9. Are they 109? Or are they 9 for 100 years? You know, because did they develop? Okay, people are already reacting. Well, that's the type of video you're getting, boys, all right? Well, yeah, so good question. What is the ghost age of consent? Also, this edit that I'm about to show you, this is, for those who don't know, who don't work in any sort of YouTube or actual production or any video editing, this is what we would call first pass or a rough. So we have 2 editors actually working on this. The first editor goes and gets everything together, syncs up all the mics, gets everything down into one huge video, right? Like, he just syncs everything because there's like, I think there were 9, 10 cameras for this, 6 mics, all this shit. He gets everything cleaned up. Then we pass that to our editor, our main editor, and our main editor then will take it and chop it down. Like, here is the funny moments, roughly, with no music, no effects, no sound effects, very light subtitles. Even sometimes the subtitles on screen will be notes for us. That's where this video is now. Then it's going to get cut down again. Then the sound effects, the visual effects, the music, the voiceover, then all that goes in, right? So I'm being very careful with what I show you right now because I don't want to show you guys anything too early. I think this one part I can show you. Let me just find the time on it. Is our color corrector on board? Yeah, he made it all green and night vision. Funny enough, I'll explain this about the video too. Don't let me forget. When I show you the clip, I want to talk about the color. Here is the one clip you guys get. So right off rip, you will see that this is green. Just so you understand, and I think maybe I trust people understand how infrared and night vision works. The house was pitch black. The house we were in is that big ass light you see on Booty is an infrared light. Booty is not getting blinded by a light. This room is pitch black, with maybe some dim candle in the distance, or maybe, you know, we had flashlights. But as far as Booty's perspective and Peanut's perspective, it is nearly pitch black. And one way you can see this in the video, look at everybody's pupils. It's like fucking saucer pupils because it's so dark in there. Like There's a couple of clips of like Alex with her close-up cam, and I'm like, she looks like high at like on some crazy shit because her pupils are like this big. Nope, it's just pitch black. I'm too scared to look anyone in the eye. What the fuck is that black entity behind them? I want you to know, we are going to edit this and present this fully like a Ghost Adventures video. I'm going to be doing full-blown Zach Baggins voiceover of, did you see the orb enter my butt? Like, just pretend it's going to be a Ghost Adventures video, but with your boys. It's so dumb. By the way, there are multiple times in this where there's like orbs that fly around. I'm not going to hide it to my Twitch audience. Motherfucker, it's dust, but you better believe I'm going to circle it and rewind it and do a whole VO. Did you see the orb enter my butt? Like, it's watching it. By the way, watching this without the final edits is so funny because it's like watching Ghost Adventures without the final edits, where it's like, oh yeah, that's dust. I wouldn't have even thought twice. But we could zoom in and put a red circle around it and give it some VO. All right, here's the one clip I'm going to show you. This is it. Ready?
What? I thought it said what? Do you have a name?
It's like gibberish. I can't make it out.
Hi?
That's hi.
I heard hi.
That was a hi.
Is there someone in the room with us now? Would you like to communicate with us?
There's a ball on the bed. Can you move that ball for us?
You can jump on the bed.
Ignore our friend screaming in the other room.
It really just gives you exactly what you need to know about what this video is going to be. That was me holding this like radio box, and I'm like, in the other, Alec, we split. Me and Alex went to one room with the camera crew, and Peanut and Booty went to another room. And when I was watching this back, I was like, I can hear like screaming. What was that? And then it just cuts to me holding the box. Ah! It's so dumb. Bro's just hollering. Sciatic nerve, bitch, huh? Yeah, it did fuck me up tonight. Hold on. I gotta hide it. I gotta see it again. It's so funny to me. This isn't even, keep in mind, I'm not showing you the juice. This was just a random little moment I thought would be funny enough. Chat, he's possessed. Don't listen to him. I mean, we were talking about it in the group chat, and we're like, it's really tough making a ghost hunt video when no one, including the talent on set, the camera people, our audio, our editors, no one believes in ghosts, right? So we're watching this back and I'm dying laughing, but I'm like, what is this shit? You know, it's just gonna be fun, I think. Okay, well, I gotta see it again. It's too funny.
There's a ball on the bed. Can you move that ball for us? Ideally, you have a real
ghost advisor. We did. You'll see the video. We went on a tour and we had two guys who worked there who are our ghost advisors. You'll see. It's a whole thing.
You can jump on the bed.
Ignore our friend screaming in the other room.
Also, I love, this is never not a thing. Someone always thinks they're slick. Every time I say this, you get a slick Andy in chat. Every time. Boys, I want you to understand something. The word talent is not a complimentary adjective. It is a term used on sets to describe a very specific role someone plays on that set. It's every time I use it, someone in chat thinks they're the guy. That's like, talent, how generous, buddy. I'm like, talent is just the people in front of the camera that are part of the content, not part of the production. In fact, I'm comfortable using a different word, if you got one, that everyone would understand without explanation. But talent is fast, quick. Everyone knows what I'm talking about in production. Everyone on set knows what I'm talking about. Thespians. The fuckheads. But see, okay, so now I have to start using this term enough to hope people will pick up on that. Don't worry, Wubby, people won't understand. Actors maybe, but like but actors is something different. And a little production info for you. Actors might be a different role than the talent. For example, if we have talent on set and specifically actors, you can sooner guests. Guests would also be different though. Extras are different. extras are. I can so quickly. Like we're doing a big show where we're going to have the talent, we're going to have extras, we're going to have actors, and all three of those describe a different role that the person will play on set. And also, 99% of it is, like someone pointed out to me, as if I don't know, it is a joke, and I understand that. Alex wanted us to get drunk for it, and I'm like, what a fucking disaster that's gonna be if we do a ghost hunt drunk. Maybe a second one. I will say, I would like to do another ghost hunt. I think it would be fun. I just don't know. I genuinely think that the video's gonna perform very mid, but I want to do another one. It's fun. It's legitimately a fun night. Ham was there. Yes, Ham was not talent because he's not talented, guys. See, I can do it too. Ham was not there as talent though. There was quite a few people there not as talent from the crew. Ham was the guy who yells at talent. Dude, Ham was the guy getting yelled at by talent because this motherfucker, Ham takes up a lot of space in a very literal sense. You know, I don't mean this in a mean way. It's not even a weight joke. Ham just occupies the space he's in well, you know, and as a result, you know, in tight spaces in an old house where we're all sitting here silently listening and Ham's in the other room fucking with shit on the table, there's more than a couple times in the video where we go, what was that? What was that? We peek in, flash a light, and it's just this big man in a pitch black room fumbling with shit on a table. And honestly, he's Jewish, so we all kind of, you know, he's eating a breakfast burrito probably. Ham is 300 pounds of love. Possibly. It's weird having this conversation while this is just on my screen. Somebody posted this on the subreddit and said, didn't know Ham was a fighter. You know what I hate? This has 0 upvotes. Nobody liked this, right? This does kind of look like Ham. And yet, dude with beard and glasses, top of the subreddit, 500 upvotes. Wubby? Guy actually kind of looks like some sort of darker Ham. 0 upvotes. That kind of looks like, I know Ham very well. That kind of looks like Ham. Even the hair. I have a question for chat before, let's move on. Okay. Okay, how do I ask this correctly? Any straight men in chat eat their own semen? A lot of people whiplashed by that. No? Can I ask a question? Okay, hold on. Mods poll, because I think this number is going to be higher than some of you might be expecting. Straight men, also, actually, gay men, are you eating your own? And I'm not trying to make any insinuation about, I'm not trying to be homophobic, but like,
got a kiss afterwards, and she snuck it in there.
Oh. That's got to be that's got to be a crime. That's got to be a crime. If I'm, okay, here we go. Do you eat your swimmers? No, that's not what I'm asking. Have you eaten your swimmer? There are 20%.
I remember one time I had my Jeff watch me eat my own cum, and then she started patting her belly and calling me a fat boy.
Okay. Why did you go in for the kiss before it was complete? Y'all are, there we go. Have you eaten your, yes, thank you. Please though, I want boys, straight or gay men. I am actually curious to know if gay, okay. This seems like an offensive question, but I'm asking this in a place where I feel you know my intentions are pure. Are gay men more likely to? Genuinely. Are gay men more likely to? My brain goes to, well, I think so, but I don't want to be like stereotypical, like, you're gay, you like, that's what that means, right? Yeah, we ain't beating the allegations.
I haven't tried it yet because I'm scared I'll like it too much.
You say you haven't tried it because you're afraid you'll like it too much? Brother, what's the downside if you like it? You have your own factory hanging between your legs. I'm sorry.
It might be more common with guys that suck their own dicks.
47% of you have eaten your own cum?
Hey son, I don't eat my own swimmers, but I would eat yours. Love you.
Okay, well, there are thousands of people who have voted in this, and half of you have eaten your own.
I tried it, because if I'm a shoot in a woman's mouth, I feel like I owed it to them to try it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Let me ask you this: have you tasted your own shit because you want to be fair to the toilet? Like, what kind of dumbass? What do you mean? Oh, I gotta be fair. Oh, but that is not quality control. I have not tasted my own. I've not tasted my own. I've not tasted my own.
Well, I'm not trying to feed women my own shit. Am I Wubby?
Well, hey. I didn't know you were vanilla like that. Okay, I didn't know you were a pussy. I didn't know poop was off the table.
Chef's got to taste his food.
Nah, there's too many of you using this. Can I get one of you on a call real quick? I need 10 seconds to pick your brain. I ain't gonna be long. Just one of you reach out to Peanut. I gotta know. 10 seconds is all I need to understand you here.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
You said you don't kiss her after? Okay, first off, if okay. You're gonna go through this right now. All right. If it's nut in your mouth city and I'm the mayor, okay, I don't immediately bring in for a kiss. I give it a second to see where we're going with it. Are you going to the bathroom or are you a freak like that? If you're a freak like that, kisses are on the table. But if I kiss and you essentially come back into me, I am out of this. The situation is now over. And the communication is now halted. Nah, I throated me own coochie juice. It's regular. Why we pin that? I don't know, man. Cum is icky. Like, I don't like my own, you know? All right, all you little cum eaters are apparently shy, which I guess I'm not surprised by at all. Jesus Christ. I would call, but I'm at the gym. Bro, you're not going to have a cum eating conversation when you're at the gym? What are you, a coward? Oh, here we go. Okay, this guy eats his own cum. Here we go. Here we go. Hello! Welcome to the show. You eat your own cum.
Hi. Yeah, I do.
What's your name?
Kilburn in chat.
No way, dude. You
Hi,
really?
it's me.
No, you don't.
Yes, it's me. I do. Come on. I feel like it's like a wellness check in a way.
No.
Like, you know.
I will never see
Oh my
your
God,
name
so
in
many
chat
ads.
the same. Yeah, dude, you're known in this chat and you eat your cum? Do you do this often?
Maybe on a monthly basis, I'd say.
Okay. Okay. I have so many questions right out the gate. Okay. So, why do you eat your own cum on a monthly basis?
Like I said, it's probably. I think it started just out of curiosity because I was like, oh well, you know, I make it. It's mine. Like I don't think it's gross.
So you
tried it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was going to ask you, when did this start? And follow up to that, I want both these answered. You like the taste?
Like, no, I don't like it. It's more or less just like I want to like just make sure at least I can tolerate
Grill burn,
it.
more like salt
But it
burn.
probably started, I don't know, adolescent, like puberty. Like I was 12.
You've been eating your cum once a month since you were 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I was lying.
I would fully believe you. Now, Peanut asks, is it like a cheat day thing? Like, do you consider the calories of it?
Yeah, like a treat.
Okay, this is, oh God, Jesus Christ. Now, I gotta ask, how much are you consuming in this sitting? And how are you just, like, are you coming into a dish and then grabbing a spoon?
No, like, I just kind of like.
Don't say you lick your hands. Don't say you lick your hands.
I'm gonna say I licked my hands.
Oh my. I'm just gonna. I hung up on Kilburn. I. Once a month, Kilburn is sitting in his room. He jerks off. He comes all over his hands, and then he just like a cat cleaning themselves. And you know what the worst part about that is? He doesn't even really like the taste, but it's like a treat. Cum is alive. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is alive. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I don't like thinking of it like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's horrible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh my God. Well, that was a lot of information I wasn't really expecting. Hey, claps and shout for Kilburn for being a well-known member of the community who is a little cum licker. This stream is demented. Oh, it's gone, dude.
Once a month, so roughly every media share, Just remember, now every time we have media share that Kilburn has eaten his this month.
My DMs have never been flooded more until you ask Chad if they eat cum. Yeah, well, Peanut, I got news for you. Half of the male audience here eats cum. In fact, statistically speaking then, if half of the male audience eats cum, and I would say more than half of the female audience has eaten cum, the majority of this chat has eaten cum. The Bearded Knight, thank you for the 16 subs, brother. How you doing? Do you eat cum?
I got pregnant watching your stream.
That sucks. I would get rid of that baby. Stat. That thing's gonna come out like the fucking the kid from Dawn of the Dead. Zombie fucking baby. Put a bullet in it. That's what happens in the movie. You know what's weird? We've reached so many people over the years. I bet one of you probably has like poop bottles in your freezer or like saved up. There's probably some really mentally ill people in this that have come across this stream before. You know, statistically too, someone here has killed someone, like murdered a human being, and you're in chat right now too, and you're probably like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
I have a small jar of cum in my freezer. You're right.
Who said that? I'm not gonna let that slide. Hold on. You thought you could say that and then you get away. Hold on. Here we go. You thought. Yep. Nope. All right, dude. I need to know if you're telling the truth now. I need to know if you're telling the truth. I legit have a small jar of cum in my freezer. You're right. All right. TFG 101. You have 5 minutes to either admit it and take your hour time out or hit up Peanut. When we're on a topic like this, it's so hard to pull you guys out of it because I don't even know how at this point, where it's like the topic has consumed this chat. You're gonna make Peanut verify this? Peanut lives for verifying frozen. Okay. Let's talk to him. Some guy here. All right, I don't even believe you, but here we go. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Wubby?
Hey, do you really have a frozen jar of cum in your freezer?
Yeah, I sent the picture to Peanut. Yeah, I probably shouldn't show it on stream.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this. So it's okay, so you've sent a photo of it on your desk. You have the new Alex Wubby waifu cup to prove that this is not only a photo but a recent photo. And
True.
the jar looks like a small god.
It is very small. It's about the size of my pinky.
Okay, yep. It's a small jar with a little cork in it, like a little potion you would have for like a D&D thing. Can you just start talking? Just what is going on here?
Well, I mean, as you can see, it's about a quarter of the way filled. I think I've come in it about 2 times, and it's about 3 years old now.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's absurd. I have a jar of cum in my freezer.
But how can you acknowledge that? And what? You're the guy though. Why are you? Okay, First off, I have so many questions. Why did you start doing this? Why have you continued doing this? But okay, a weird question. Why only a couple times? Like, why haven't you filled it up? What's happening?
Okay, so to explain, this isn't something that I still do. This is the only jar of cum that I have. And the reason why I started doing it is because I was in a long distance relationship, and my girlfriend, she had a really obsessive thing for cum. So we had talked, and she wanted me to like fill little jars up with my cum and then send them to her. But what I didn't realize at the time is that, well, to preface this, I also had a little necklace I was going to get her with a little vial on it, and I was going to fill that with my cum as well, and she could just like wear the necklace. And so I filled it, but what I didn't realize is, which I probably should have thought about, cum rots. And so a couple days of the cum in the necklace, it like turned black. So then I realized, maybe I should start freezing it. So then I bought a couple jars, and I started putting in the jars and put it in the freezer. But long story short, I still have the jar because me and her didn't work out, and I just never bothered to throw it away.
So you kept the jar after you broke up?
Yeah.
Why? No, you gotta answer why, dude.
It's a nice little memento.
So Peanut just asked this, and I gotta know too. So you keep this like next to like frozen pizzas and your Hot Pockets?
Well, I still keep because I bought like a pack of like 24 jars off of Amazon because I thought this was gonna be a long time thing, but I just keep it in. I just keep it in like the little cardboard box that it came in along with all the other jars, and it's in my freezer on the door, and it's next to like falafel and shit like that. But yeah, I just keep it next to my food.
Would you be willing to post this photo on the subreddit?
I don't care.
All right, you do that, and yeah, I'm gonna go. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, and before you leave, I just want to say I love you, and I have eaten my own cum before.
It makes me sick that I sat here as a joke and said, no, there's probably someone in this chat that freezes poop or cum or something. Not only was there, but he was ready, able, and excited to share it and prove it. I'm sick. So okay. I have mixed feelings about it. Okay. Wow. So okay. So let me give my opinion on that real quick. So first off, it does make me no, because I want to be charitable to this guy, but I don't think I can at all. Part of me understood where he was coming from. Not coming. He's not coming. Part of me started to understand where he was coming from. Because if you got like a baddie, if you got a bad bitch and she's like, we're long distance, I want your fucking because I'm a freak. Listen, I'm not going to say I wouldn't, right? I'm not going to say I wouldn't do it. But this story loses its legs when he's like, yeah, we broke up, but I've been holding on to the cum in a jar as like a, it's a keepsake, something to remember. Also, it would have lost me immediately when he's like, actually, cum rots, so I can't do this anymore. That's when I would tell her, hey, so cum rots, we're going to have to figure out a way to do this where I don't just hold on to cum. I wouldn't go, don't worry, babe. I got a freezer with my Eggos. There's plenty of room. That's where I think you draw the line. Ham just messaged me. He said, I wasn't paying attention, but I got this DM. It said, I eat my own cum and I'm gay. Ham, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not from my stream. I think that might be a proposition. So if you want to hit him up, I think that DM's for you. Kind of freaky. Let's see if this guy posted it on the subreddit, because now I'm fascinated. Oh, Kilburn posted! Kilburn actually posted from the last time. Oh, okay. Here it is. Here's Kilburn. Got him. Fucking got your ass, Kilburn. Yeah, this stream is actually demented tonight. You're so real for that. There it is! No, that's it. That's literally it. That's it. There it is. Get ready to see the front page. That's it. Bro, you gotta get rid of that. That can't be okay. Here's what I'm gonna say about him. You want to know why he's welcome here? Because he shared his story. He's not hurting anybody, and there's someone for everyone out there. I'm happy for him. Good for him. That was one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard on the stream. But you know what? He was brave. He walked so someone who freezes poop in my chat can run.
Bro, these shrooms I took before stream, really making this one for the books. We can just scrub this one from our memory.
I think so, dude. I think this is what the people wanted when they asked for Yap streams.
Just
and this is
big clits to bleach your eyes.
No, I don't want to do this. Oh man. I will say I love how not shamed of anything this guy is, and I respect that. Like, he shouldn't be ashamed that he came for his girlfriend. What? It's that good for you, brother. Wear it. That's fine. Well, don't wear it. Well, that was her plan. By the way, if anyone sends shit to my PO box, we're shutting down the whole stream. So don't do it. Just got here. Hey man, you might want to head out. I think that's it.